Hey guys, it's Beginnings. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Today, I have a really fun Sephera game for you guys. It was pretty requested in Discord and in a few comments. Sephera is a very unique support in this game, in the sense that she kind of takes more of a carry role more often than not. Usually about midway through the game, as long as you're ahead, you can 1v1 the enemy mage. She's probably one of my most favorite supports to play. Lumber was very talkative this game. You'll see that I mute him in a few minutes. I started on the same side of my jungle this time just because he started red and our Dark Slayer laner, or rather our Dragon lane Tara, did watch our blue, so I didn't have to go do that. Because we have a Tulin, we can go pretty aggressive in the enemy jungle. We don't get the camp, but we do deny the jungler from getting it. That gold doesn't go to him. He didn't even share XP on it, I don't think, so he won't be level 4 when he finishes his clear. Right now, I'm just being annoying as possible, poking out mid. I did not see, or did not think that Lumber would be camping that bush. So he caught me by surprise a little bit. As you can see now, we're just still slowing this Morin's first clear, and we get a lot of damage off onto this Lumia that sadly lives. Zephys rotates before the Tara, of course, so we have to back out. But they overchase here a lot. Zephys really wants to kill me, and that's the first of 2 times this game, actually. You can see Morin walk into the Lindis trap there, take some damage, so he dies to an auto attack, and Lumber thinks he's gonna get away, but gets tagged by my A, Tulin's passive, and Lindis's ultimate. Lumia almost died there, but her knockup / stun was really good onto the Tulin, so she did live, and his passive did go onto the minion wave instead. It's 2 minutes into the game, so Dragon's up now, but as you can see, my mid and jungle are both very, very poked out, so we are not going to be able to do the Dragon straight away. Lumia overstayed a lot, so I got quite a bit of poke damage onto her. She's definitely going to have to go back. We see Lindis is doing her jungle camps. Zephys is just scoping around onto the dragon. Ignore the notifications. I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb this game. I apologize. We do want to do this dragon, but then we see Morin stacking and Zephys isn't contesting. Tara isn't rotating down. She was taking Vision Bird and clearing her wave, so a 2v2 at Dragon with against a Morin with stacks isn't going to work out well, so we just kind of drop it. It's fine. Our Tulin goes in deep here. I don't really know why, honestly. He gets pretty jubated, I guess, thinking he could do more damage to the Morin than he did. But again, Morin has been clearing his jungle, so he has lots of armor and magic resistance from his passive stacks. At this point in time, we know that Morin was just on bot side of the jungle, so our jungler goes for Dragon. We're going to go ahead and help because the Dragon's Blood buff is really good on Sephera. Adding an extra like 200, 300 damage onto your first ability is so strong, and being able to cast it every 4 seconds. There you can see I did mute the Lumber because he was pretty annoying. Don't particularly like that player, but that doesn't really matter. Zephys was dead or gone. I can't remember which, actually. I wasn't paying attention. So we try to push this tower. We do actually end up getting it. Just a few more hits here, and I pop my ult so I can dodge that last tower attack and not die. I start my recall, but I will get tagged by an Illumia ult, which really sucks. It interrupts my recall. So we're just going to go ahead and get out of there. I don't know how my stun didn't hit that Lumber there. He definitely was within the little animation. Tara really wants to kill this Zephy, so she overcommits quite a bit, but manages to escape, thankfully, due to her ultimate. Tulin jumps in, but doesn't really do anything. And this entire engage ends in just a giant stalemate. I think like everyone uses their ults. Oh, Lindis actually ends up getting a pretty nice kill into the lumber, thanks again to that dragon buff. We get quite a few kills this game between me and Lindis with our dragon buff. I believe I do kill the Illumia with it a bit later on. Morn was just topside and was low, so he had to reset. So we're just gonna try to pressure this blue a bit. You see, I get a pretty nice ultimate off. I save the Omen's life, but Morn's on me. He does get the blue, so I'm going to have to flicker out because he could have chased me indefinitely. This is another example of the lumber overcommitting. He overchases, thinks he's going to get an ult off. I get a really nice 3-man stun, but sadly our Tara still dies. That is a 1-for-0 trade. That is not exactly good for us. Our Lindis really wants a piece of this Morn and Illumia, and we'll go ahead and help him out with that one. We kill him, get enough gold to pop a Ring of the Fiend, so we will get some vision onto the Zephyrs that is camping in the side bush. Oh, he greets for another kill and dies because of it. I managed to get a pretty good stun onto the Ahri, saving my Lindis. She wasn't able to get her ultimate off to kill our Lindis because of my stun. This game is a very bloody game. It's not macro oriented whatsoever. It's just tons of fighting and really fun to watch. That's why I decided I wanted to upload it. That and the fact that I out-damaged our jungle this game. You can see right now I'm 3-0-3 with the 3rd most gold in our team. And that just went down to 4th, but it's okay. But most of that's due to the fact that I'm getting kills and being involved in a lot of fights. Dragon's up once again, so we will take that. Like I said, it's very strong. Lumber really wants to contest, and Morin and Illumia are here. I use my ultimate to dodge all 3 of their ultimates, and we get the kill onto the Lumber. I get a pretty nice stun onto the Morin and I think the Illumia, and it holds them back long enough so we can kill the Zephyrs before our Lindis dies. She was stuck in a very bad situation there in the Dragon Pit. Ahri really wants to kill me, and she almost succeeds, but my first ability does go off. She is very, very slowed between that and Tara's Frostbite, so she will not catch up to me. I'm just going to run back to the base because I am so paranoid that Illumia is going to ult, even though she just ulted at the dragon fight. I was pinging the bot tower because we had wave on tower, and instead of pushing, Omen rotated towards mid and took a jungle camp and missed his ultimate on the Illumia. Yeah, as you just saw, Ahri was topside, so it would have been really beneficial for him to just push. I guess Tulin didn't see the Zephyrs there, so he steps up a little bit too far and gets caught out. Unfortunate for us, but we can just go ahead and clear this wave. We are pretty ahead in gold. Our jungler does get caught out by a really nice Illumia combo, but Lumber fails his ultimate, so nothing really comes of it. Ahri walks up, doesn't really do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and throw my slow against them and pop my ult so I don't get caught out by that Illumia stun. I get another pretty good stun, and we're just going to go ahead and peel for our ADC here. The Ahri really wants to kill her, but we go ahead and save him. I tried to stun the Morin here, but he's too fast with his first ability, so we won't get anything out of that. They're still just camping the side bush, and our Tulin sees an opportunity to kill the enemy Illumia. You see I flicker stun there, but the knockback still affects me even though I flickered in after. Really unfortunate. Lindis really greets for this kill. I could have secured that kill, but I guess she wants it, so she dies to the Zephyrs. We do secure this red. I actually really wanted this red, but I don't know. Tulin can have it. Red buff on Illumia feels so nice. You can slow people so much, and I don't know. I just feel like it's really strong. But generally, giving to buffs to supports, people don't like that. We can see dragons up. I wanted to take this vision bird, but Tulin didn't want to. We walk into the Zephyrs, and I was panning to mid, so I didn't notice. I definitely could have ulted sooner to potentially save our mid laner. He falls, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull this dragon because we know Zephyrs is up here. But then we do see Morn on bot side, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Lindis's jungle is up, all of his small camps, but since we're pretty far into the game, he's actually farming lanes over side camps, which I believe is really smart. I'm low on mana, and our jungler's red buff just respawned, so I know that I have time to reset. You can see I get a text from my girlfriend, and so I just turn on Do Not Disturb. Don't want you guys seeing too much of my life. So you won't see any more notifications. Zephy's greeds for Lindis kill but doesn't get it and ends up getting killed by the Tulin ult. I don't know if he got it, the reset, but it was a death. We do a really nice job dodging that Illumia ult there. We're just tanking for our jungler, I believe. Yes, we are. Darkslayer rather is almost dead, so we get off of it. We don't need to tank it anymore. Our jungler can tank one hit. We get a pretty nice stun, and look at this damage onto the Illumia. 2 abilities and an auto attack, and she's half HP, and then another auto attack and first ability, and she dies to the dragon buff. See this, like, that was so satisfying. We do a pretty good job getting a nice ult off. I think we were still knocked up, but it doesn't matter. We get the kill onto the lumber. Ari is unsuccessful in her assassination of the Lindis, and we managed to zone them off of the tower long enough for us to take it. We do have the dragon, or the Drake rather, summoned in bot lane, so we can push this tower. We fight this really well. We get some nice slows and some nice stuns off. Tulin kind of pops off a little bit. This was my fault. I didn't expect the Morin to walk forward into 4 people. So I missed my my flicker stun. As you can see, my ult doesn't go off there. I think it might have been due to high ping, or maybe I just got caught by the lumber ultimate. But I did try to ult to survive there. It was unfortunate that I died, but my team does a really nice job of cleaning them up. We have a full wave and another wave coming through mid, so we will be able to end the game here. Except my team starts fighting a lot, and I believe Tulin dies, but Omen and Tara end the game. You will see that I out-damaged my jungler this game. This was super fun. I did lots and lots of damage, and I did a pretty nice job carrying this game, getting a nice MVP in the process, and an extra star, maybe, I think? No, I don't have any points available. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was super fun. I hope it was as fun to watch. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you.